and Brit
We don't know
talks
yet. We don't know yet.
word salad, and Angela's now posting like I asked a question. Listen, guys, in the world, when you ask someone a question and you can't get an answer, something's up there. Something's up. It's very simple. One plus one. What does that equal? Okay, everyone in the world knows that's two, if you're not a fucking moron. Okay, I don't know if Teresa knows it, but most people know that one plus one equals two. If you can't answer that, what's going on there? People do not like Brit. People, they're like professional victim, get her off the damn show. People hate Brit.
What did you make of her Watch What Happens live appearance too a couple weeks ago? And basically Andy's like, okay, did you really have a gun? No, I didn't. I never should have said that. I take full accountability.
Well, she said Kenya
What?
came for me, and she ended up planning her own funeral. Those were her pretty much exact words. Brit did it. A newbie came on and took out the queen.
And do we are how where are you? Like, I don't know if I've actually asked you this. Where are you with Kenya? Do you feel like she should have gone? Because
I
most
mean,
people
Pete, right.
she should have gone. Like
Well,
they
that's the thing. People are going to say, David, she didn't take out the queen. Kenya took herself out. I see it. Most people you think she should have gone, right?
Yes, most people because they think even though because Brit,
Apologized.
apologized, begged for the apology, was shut down at Kenya's salon opening and really came back apologetic and knew that she made a mistake and owned it. And that I guess people feel like Kenya went too far with this revenge porn, even though these pictures, I guess, have been out on the internet for a
And I've
while.
also heard, I don't know if this, I've heard that she actually did go to HR and production and tried to do this before the scene and she was shut down. But see, here's the thing. It's like, then, like, were you, if that's true, were you shut down for the right reasons, or were you shut down? The production was like, we've worked with Kenya for so many seasons. We know if we just ignore this, it's actually going to be good TV. See, I think that one. I think they're like, we're shutting Kenya down and ignoring her because we know this ain't going to go away. And Kenya is going to make some great TV for us, and then we'll kick her ass out. I don't know. I don't know. I see both. This is one of those I see. It's like Garcelle. I see both sides to Garcelle Bouvet. I see both sides of this story. I do. But it doesn't mean that I'm happy because I like Kenya. I like Kenya. I mean, she's given so much to this franchise,
I like Kenya too. I like
you
Kenya.
know?
It's a big loss. It's a
It's a
big
big loss.
yeah, it's a big loss.
But I'm loving Atlanta. I am just still
Yeah.
like, it to me is a good season. It's just a good season. It's like RHOC after the Vargas season and after Dr. Jen. We got back on track. We brought back the rat that fucking scurries, and somehow we need Tamara there, guys. I'm sorry.
Oh,
But the OC has moments where it's not as good and it's good, but it's still a return to form.
yeah.
We're back on track here with Atlanta, guys. We are.
Um, okay, can we put out a good prayer? I feel like Teddi Mellencamp can beat this cancer,
You do, huh?
beating it. Well, she came out and said she has a 50-50, doctor said 50-50 shot. I think that's pretty good. I didn't think it was that high.
Well, I'm not
50-50 is darn good. And maybe she's got another 5 years, 8 years. They're doing a lot with cancer research. So I'm putting it out there. And I know, her dad called her. She told this story on the podcast. Her dad blew up her phone because he's the famous,
Sean Cougar.
John Cougar Mellencamp,
Mhm.
and said, okay, well, you're going to be buried in Indiana, right? At the family mausoleum. And she was like, sure, dad. Okay, I'll go to Indiana and look at the family
Mhm.
plots or whatever. He's already like planning her funeral. But she basically said, the doctors have given her 50-50. I think that's a good, look, I'd be pretty darn happy about that.
Listen, you and I read this situation pretty much the exact opposite. So I am not quite as optimistic as you are when it comes to Teddy. I'm just being honest.
Oh, don't say it. She's too young to leave this earth. She's
Well,
looking
I'm not saying it
crazy.
because I think that the patient needs hope right up. till the
You
end.
got this, Teddy. You got this. I think she's gonna beat it. I think they're gonna try a lot of different things and a lot of different therapies. I freaking love how honest she is. Like I love she shares about her dad. I'm like, damn, that takes a lot. Like because when you're in the battle of this, sometimes verbalizing these things, verbalizing like planning your death is obviously very hard for people when they have young kids
I
and
think I would be the same way. I think I'm plan. I would just be like
you'd
making.
plan it.
I
You'd
would
tell
make jokes like she's making. I've said this before, like on I think one of my solo shows recently. Like I would be. I'm like, you think you're gonna line up there, Sarah? Come to visit me, fall down the stairs and need a cup of water and go and open one of the drawers and just take a watch and just leave. No, 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 honey. We are going to put all of the stuff
good.
online where it's going to be curated. It's going to be like, okay, I want this much for that. Okay, great. Sell it. Great. As you know from losing your uncle recently, sorry for your loss. Nothing is as easy to handle. Listen, guys, anyone out there with even like a dollar to your name, even if there's not a dollar, you lose someone, get over the grieving because, like, my friend just lost his grandmother and he's like this and that and the house, and I'm getting this much money. It's like, honey, this going into probate, even with a will, and you got a good year ahead of you, as you know. So ain't as you're dealing with Sarah. So ain't my
Yeah.
point is ain't nothing as easy to divide up than actual cold hard cash under the mattress. So yeah, when I get sick, even all the bags and all the watches and all the luxury items I have, if I still have them at that time, we're putting them up, rebag, fashion file. Okay, this is 5,000. It's really worth 4,900. You're giving me 3,000. Sold. Okay, cha-ching, cha-ching. Next, I'm getting rid of everything. I'm simplifying. Shannon Doherty was in the process of this. She was going to buy something in, I think, Tennessee, a horse farm. And she's like, my goal is, that's why she did all the conventions the last 2 years. She was like, I just need to make, as you go to one of these conventions, you're a big name like Shannon, you come away with a lot of money. She wanted to make as much money from Mama Rosa as possible. So I would personally be handling this like Teddy. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about my
And who are you
funeral.
giving all your money to? Your sister and your nieces and nephews, or what?
You want to kill me? You want
Or
to
like,
kill me off? You want
I'm
to kill me off?
not your sister now. Or is this going to be one of those things where we all go to your funeral and then your like 19 and a half year old boyfriend is going to like, and
No,
then
no, no. Let me tell you something about my
we're
19 and a
going
half.
to
Let me tell you something about my 19 and a
Oh,
half
okay.
year
Let's hear it because
boyfriend.
I think he'll be parading out there in Gucci or some crazy stuff. He'll just have inherited $10 million.
No, 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 baby. Let me tell you something about my 19-year-old boyfriend.
Yeah.
And let's hope he's not listening to this. He doesn't exist at the moment, but yeah, I see this. He ain't getting nothing. Let me tell you something. You're like a hot young piece of ass and you come into my life. Do you think that I mean, I don't trust a fucking church mouse. Okay. I don't trust a nun. You know what I'm saying? No. So, I mean, I might pretend that I'm going to give you stuff. You're getting nothing. Okay. Because we
All
all
right.
know